pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state with God, one and indivisible.
The chair will now hear excuses for absent members. Please excuse Ms. Garcia's important business on the motion of Ms. Compers. Objection, chair hears none, so ordered. Mr. Metcalf moves to dispense the reading of referral bills until the end of today's business. Is there objection? Chair hears none, so ordered. Members, we have a resolution. Please take your conversations outside the rail. The chair recognizes Ms. Johnson Harris for a motion.
Mr. Speaker, I ask to suspend the rules and take up House Resolution 22 honoring Rice University.
Members, you have the motion. Objection, chair hears none, so ordered. Following resolution, the clerk will read the resolution.
H.R. 22 by A. Johnson of Harris, recognizing October 12, 2023 as Rice Day.
The chair recognizes Ms. Johnson Harris. Explain the resolution.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker and members. Today, October 12th, we celebrate the opening ceremonies for Rice University. This is the 111th year honoring this institution of higher education. From President Kennedy's Moonshot Declaration, the university has been a beacon for science and technology and the arts and in sports, with Olympic gold medal winners, Pulitzer Prize winners, Grammy and Emmy Award winners. We not only recognize the students and the faculty for their amazing history, but with science and technology going forward today with efforts around Artemis, around science and medicine and space, we look forward to the future that it holds with Rice University being a beacon of one of our best private institutions. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move passage.
The question, of course, on adoption of resolution. Objection. The chair hears none. The resolution is adopted. The chair recognizes Mr. Smith for a motion.
Mr. Speaker, I move that the House grant permission for all committees and subcommittees to meet while the House is in session through and including Monday, October 16th, pursuant to their committee postings.
Members, you heard the motion. The objection, chair hears none, so ordered. Mr. Tindholt, for what purpose?
Mr. Speaker, parliamentary inquiry.
Mr. Tindholt, before I entertain your parliamentary inquiry, I would like to read into the record for inclusion in the journal a statement to remind the body of the House rules governing parliamentary inquiries. I find the congressional precedent cited on page 12 of the House Rules Manual for the 88th Legislature to be the most helpful in providing guidance on this topic. The precedent from the congressional record from March 21st of 2010 reads as follows, quote, recognition for parliamentary inquiries is a matter committed to the discretion of the chair. In exercising that discretion, the chair endeavors to apply ordinary jurisprudential principles. A parliamentary inquiry should relate in some practical sense to the pending proceedings. It should not seek an advisory opinion. The chair declines to respond to hypothetical questions, to questions not yet presented, and to request to place pending proceedings in historical context. Members should not expect to engage the chair in an argument. A member seeking to make a point on the merits of an issue, whether it is one of policy or one of process, may do so by engaging in debate. But a member should not expect to have the presiding officer affirm or validate such a point. End of quote. I will continue to follow this precedent in fulfilling my duty to enforce the rules adopted by this House, and I ask members to do the same in preparing your parliamentary inquiries. Mr. Tyndall, if you have a parliamentary inquiry that complies with this precedent, I will entertain your inquiry at this time.
Mr. Speaker, basically what you're saying is that historical precedent doesn't matter at this point? Because I've been here 10 years and we could do parliamentary inquiries on potentially pending things that we would like to do.
Mr. Tyndall, that is not a proper parliamentary inquiry.
Mr. Speaker,
You have
parliamentary.
repeatedly advised that your parliamentary inquiries are not proper, and you have repeatedly advised of the requirements under the rules and precedents. In light of your long history of refusing to comply with those requirements, the chair has no choice but to interpret your persistent violation of the rules as both willful and dilatory. Accordingly, before entertaining any further parliamentary inquiries from you this session, you will have to come down front and visit with the chair or the parliamentarians to ensure that your proposed inquiries do not violate the rules adopted by this House and the rules are respected. At this time, the chair declines to entertain any further inquiries from you, Mr. Tyndall. The speaker's desk is clear. If you have any announcements, please bring them down front. Mr. Metcalf moves that the House adjourn pending the reading of referral bills and the receipt of messages until 3 p.m. Monday. Is there objection? Chair hears none. The House stands adjourned pending the reading of referral bills and the receipt of messages.